Recording has commenced.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. It is my greatest pleasure to again be here with the Deluxe Toastmasters, number 340 in Long Beach, California. Today, I am going to talk to you about masks. And I've brought with me Gloria Allen, who will also share some thoughts about masks. Has anyone worn a mask recently? Hands up if you have. And if you haven't, why not? Because we are supposed to have our masks with us constantly. And I don't know if you've had any thoughts about what makes a mask better or worse, but I have had to think about it a lot because I have been making masks. I started a program to make masks and sell them with a number of other people. And then we made videos about making masks. Without further ado, though, I would like to introduce to you Gloria Allen, who will share some thoughts about masks.
Thank you, Trish. I'm going to be talking about materials and construction for making masks. There's a variety of ways you can make a mask. You can use an old t-shirt, you can use an old scarf. The main thing is that you don't put something on that's going to be too stretchy, that will allow you not to be able to get the particles will come into your system. If you don't have something that is more of a tight material, such as this, whereby you don't have a lot of loose ends or in the material, whereby something can penetrate through. What the CDC recommends that we use a filter, such as you can use anything from a coffee filter, a paper towel, another piece of cloth, or something that you also can dispose of. You can pull it out and put it back in and wash the cloth off and then re-filter it later. You also would want to use something like this to kind of like it's the part that you put on your nose that will allow you to adjust it to the bridge of your nose and keep holding tight. Now, you don't want to be so tight that you can't breathe. You would like to be where you can breathe, it's comfortable, and by rule of thumb, you really want the mask to fit the bridge of your nose as well as the bottom of your chin to have a full coverage. Also, you can use several different ties. You can use elastic, you can use some type of string that's strong enough, as long as it's comfortable for behind your ears. You can also use maybe a barrette to tie it on or to connect it to the back of your head, which is kind of stylish in itself. But you can use things like that to secure your mask. You want to make sure that it's comfortable. You also want to make sure that it's following the CDC guidelines, whereby it's going to actually have its best usage. And the most important thing is to be safe and have your mask on, filter it. Also, we want you to feel comfortable and knowing that this is the best way, according to our CDC guidelines, for us to stay safe during this pandemic.
Thank you, Gloria. That was lovely. You saved me a lot of words, so I don't have to cover the construction and materials. I can therefore stick to the superfluous topics of t-shirts, paper towels, and salt water. What, you might ask, do these three things have to do about masks? Well, Gloria alluded to the fact that t-shirts can be used to make masks. So I actually made a video about making a mask from your t-shirt. That video was done in my studio, but it was intended for the person that I saw at the pizza shop who was not wearing a mask. So I told him in my video, you should cut off the sleeves of your t-shirt and turn them into a mask like this. Then you don't have to stand at the back of the pizza shop telling everyone that you don't care about their health by not wearing a mask. And then I fringed superfluously. Oh, sorry. I wanted to show you that I fringed the edges of my t-shirt to match. The second topic is about paper towels. I was shocked when my friend made a video about making a mask out of paper towels. Who would ever think that you could make a mask out of paper towels simply by folding the towel, folding in some rubber bands, and putting the rubber bands around your ears? But I did a little research, and sure enough, it was a valid way to make a mask because paper towels are made out of cotton, which is amazing apparently for saving us from viruses. And then the third thing I want to share with you is about salt water. Now, I'm pretty sure that none of you guys spray your masks with salt water and let it dry before you leave the house. But maybe after today you will, because the National Institute of Health put out a paper that talked about all kinds of scientific jargon topics with information galore on masks and efficiency and materials and whatnot. And then one thing I saw that was really interesting to me that was you put a little salt and water, mix it up, spray your mask with the salt water, and it increases the efficiency of your mask. That's all I have for you today. 3 things that stood out at me as I read through all of these articles and papers on masks. Thank you.
Thank you very much, both of you. Great job on the tag team. Great job on the presentation. If you guys would like to take just a moment to drop them a suggestion or a comment in the chat, I'm sure they would appreciate it. And while we're taking a moment to drop information in the chat, I'm going to stop recording. I believe this is a good time to stop.
Thank you so much, John.
We're all in this together.
Todos juntos en esto.
我们永远在一起。
우리 모두 다 같이 이겨내요.
みんなで頑張りましょう。
We're all in this together.